about that one song with the girl? It's like, it's Monday, Monday. That song?
Right.
It's Friday, Friday, I'm gonna get 100 million, 100 million. Well, she was on Jay Leno like a month ago. I mean, she got like 70 million hits, and like, it's Friday, Friday. It's just the weirdest thing in the world.
I don't have time for this.
But I wonder how many are teenage girls and how many are like older men, you know? It's Friday, it's Friday, it's Friday.
Kelly, what about you? You were working on the show as well, right?
I got this.
Yes, he does.
Was there anything that really drove home for you that was a phenom?
When I started getting chased out of malls.
There was one time we were going to...
I'm a simpleton.
We were going we go camping in Yosemite every year. And I think Kelly went to In-N-Out Burger, and there was like at this time just a busload of teenage girls there. And they're like, and he said, no, it's not, because people didn't know I had a twin then.
I had my way with everything.
And then he's like, it's not me, because like, after a while he just gets over it, you know. And then they start throwing French fries at him.
I went to the final when Sarah was the final episode of Saturday Night Live 7-10 years ago, and I did instant.
Wait, the final episode of Saturday Night Live?
The season.
Oh, the season finale.
Yeah. And I was there. I was just visiting friends who worked on the show, and Sarah happened to be working on it. And obviously, everyone thought that I was Nick. I went to the party afterwards, and I leave the party, and I call this my Mentos moment. When I left with my friends, and there's a bunch of press there that wanted to take a picture of me, and I just wasn't into it. And there was a limo in front of me. I said, guys, come here. We went in the limo. And then they left me alone, and then literally went in this door and left that door. It was our paparazzi culture.
That is a mental moment. That's great.
That was awesome. And then I was at a mall and just doing some shopping, getting some shoes and whatnot. Wearing shoes. And chased out of the mall by 20 people and had to like run.
Get back! And it's because he's stolen shit. Security. Yeah.
I think it was pregnant.
Nick's got so many fans. Where did I get these pants from?
I just did that.
All right, I have two more questions, one for Kelly and one for Nicholas. For Kelly, you have a pretty varied career. You've done stunts for Alias, you did a stint on The City Guys. So what are your plans for the future? What do you have on?
I am wearing underwear from Target.
Awesome.
It's a really nice, they're really, here, I'll show you. I now want to be a set designer, set decorating, set designing. Been really concentrating on that for the last 5 or 6 years.
What's City Guys?
It was the Saturday morning television show. I was also on MTV Undressed for 3 episodes.
Really?
The only person on that show that never kissed anyone or took their shirt off, because that was pretty much like teen porn.
Really? Well, it is called Undressed.
It was.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, no, I didn't know these things. When did this happen?
Back when I was collecting. I was pretty successful. Back when I was collecting.
Like 98? What was that?
2002.
Kelly, it's 5 years at City.
2012.
That's successful, buddy. 5 years. It's okay.
So I actually did want to go back to private practice. Just one of the directors at the Walnut Street Theater down here in Old City, go, enjoy it. But he said that when you're playing...
You're a doctor?
I actually am.
Oh, well, you know I rate doctors.
So my question is just because you're playing such a hideous, reprehensible character, some directors tend to say that it kind of, you have to find some part of yourself in order to hook into it. So what did you do in order to hook into that character?
Nick called me over and said, I want to make you dinner. This is weird.
Hey Kelly, have you seen Hangover 2? It wasn't like the rape, he wasn't really a rapist as much as he was just a child. You know, so I just kind of like when he was, because he went through, he was normal, he was fucking angry, and then that was just the next relationship that was easy to get into. And then there was the child aspect.
Language, make language, just kids in here.
Oh, this has been great, by the way. Typically, I work blue. I think I've dropped, that was the first step on my drop. Thank you. Thank you. So the actual raping scene that happened was just really hard to do.
Nick language. No raping.
Okay, Kelly, stop it. Go. I'm not gonna. Go, get out of here. Get, go.
Are we done?
Get. That it was like so. It's kind of like it was like a stunt because we shot that scene for like probably 6 hours. We must have done like 20 times because they did it in different angles, you know, tighter, tightest, and just to see how much they used. But it's kind of like a dance, you know, because every time we did the whole thing. So that was just exhausting and like mentally problematic, just because you know you have to do it, you know. But the other stuff was I wasn't a rapist. I was just this confused guy. So.
You knew the actress, right? Did that make it easier?
I knew her husband.
Oh.
Yeah. And it made it easier for him because actually Jason had done an episode of Buffy, and so when he's like, you know, when they got the confirmation that I was doing it, Jason's like, at least Nikki's raping it. So, which you only hear in Hollywood, you know what I mean? It's like the stuff that we see that's on the streets, you know, and they're like, well, at least it's Nikki that's raping him, you know?
At least that's hideous better than Kelly.
2 parts for you, Nick. First is, of the